Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Venusian Light Tarot. So today we are here to do a reading for Aries. This is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So if you do feel pulled to this reading, if it pops up, then it could be for you, but this will not be for every Aries. So just take what's going to resonate, of course, with you. So I did open up to channel some specific messages here for this group of Aries. So I'm going to go over what I picked up on and channeled into, and then we will open up more, we'll pull some more cards, and we will go from there. So when I was first tapping in to your message here, Aries, Spirit was showing me these kind of balls of light that were lining up in a row. And they also showed me a target. And I was hearing stay in line, stay on target. And they showed me this gate that was opening in the distance. And it feels like there's some ripe moment or ripe time that you are arriving to. And the word gateway had come up here several times in the cards as well. We have divine gateway, the path, we have the magical gateway. So it feels like there's something that is almost a bit of a predictive or a future timeline message here. And whether you know what this is or not, maybe some of you watching this have your intention set on something specific that you are manifesting. And it's almost like at the moment, you may be called to let things be a bit still or to trust the process and trust the plan right now. I do feel like there's something kind of grounded or still about this energy at the same time. So depending on how this will connect with everyone, it feels like you are moving towards an opening or an expansion that feels like they kept showing me like the cycles of nature or the cycles of life and how a flower, knows when to bloom or the fruit knows when to be ripe. So it feels like maybe this is some kind of timing, message for someone to just trust the timing, trust that things are playing out in a divine way or divine timing alignment. Because it feels like maybe some of you just need that confirmation that you are moving towards this gateway, this sun. And we have this door opening here, and we have the sun, and we have abundance. And again, I was getting something about the planets, the sun. So it's like the sun knows when to rise, when to set, and it feels like you could be manifesting a big breakthrough, even if it's not fully in your awareness yet, or if you have not actually had that come in yet. Others of you this could be a confirmation of something that you're working on right now, and you feel yourself moving towards like this happy ending card here, some specific vision that you have. And for someone specific, this even could be not for everyone, but if you have been in like a very difficult, challenging situation and you've been hoping to have news or a breakthrough that you can get yourself out of that. Maybe it's like an unhealthy situation or it's just a very unhappy situation. You are moving towards a time where even if it's not at this moment, you're being guided to trust your intuition about the process of this unfolding, or when is that right time going to emerge. And so it's very important, they were saying, for you, Aries, to trust your inner knowing, trust what you're being guided to create, what you're being guided to move towards, and what you're feeling within yourself right now, because you are moving a lot of blockages and you are moving towards this opening of some kind of gateway that's going to be we'll see a bit more to what that is, but it could be some kind of positive news. I was hearing exactly what you want. So there could be, again, if you have set a specific intention or goal for yourself, it's like that fruit kind of is ripening, but maybe it just needs to ripen a bit more, or there's some unseen forces maybe, or conditions of the situation that have to align. So it feels like Spirit wants you to stay very balanced and still and firm, as they said. And they were showing me a tree and also angel wings. So there's something of like this angelic protection. And so again, it's like the angel spirit, the universe kind of knows when the time is or what's best for you, or just kind of how to help you to be aligned. But they want you to stay on track, stay on target with whatever this vision or goal, or just kind of maybe a breakthrough for yourself in whatever way that is. So keep your focus on that and persevere. And with this card here, Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. That's where it feels like maybe some of you with this uncreated here too, maybe you have like a very specific vision for something or a specific idea for something, or it's just trusting where your soul is pulling you to, or whatever outcome you're hoping for. Spirit's saying that this is a confirmation that if you keep moving towards that, or find a way to keep your focus on that, that it is in alignment with you, and that you are in the process of aligning to this actually manifesting, and maybe coming to the light even with the sun, and being shown to you of like how you're going to get there, or how this will end up in the long run. So that was coming up for you. Also a hawk, and for some reason I was seeing a panda. I'm not sure if that means something for you. I don't know what the panda represents, but I was seeing a panda, also 222, and the word balance. But yeah, let's go ahead and open up and see a bit more for you, Aries, and what Spirit wants to say. So what else, Spirit, do you want to say? Yeah, they really want to talk about, I'm seeing a big lantern in my mind, and I'm just hearing again for you to follow the lantern, follow the light, almost like the Hermit card in tarot, but this feels more like for some you could need to spend a bit of time alone or ground yourself. You could feel like you need to stay still, to kind of retreat from time to time right now, so that this can be more aligned with you and that you can be in that place of balance. But it's very important to trust your higher knowing, I'm hearing, or your higher heart even, your higher self, and follow whatever this lantern or light is for you. So they want someone to know that. And for someone, this could be something very specific that you are waiting to receive an answer about. Maybe you're waiting to receive an answer from a job or from a person, or you're waiting to receive news or confirmation from the universe. That is also coming, is what Spirit's saying. But I definitely think that if you resonate with this, Aries, you could be in this group of collective that you may need to, again, they're reiterating, to kind of sit still or to ground yourself, even to ground practically whatever you're moving towards or creating, maybe to sit with it and to think about how you're going to practically get there. And something about nature keeps coming through. You may want to spend some time in nature, which can help you to stay grounded. It also feels like you're connecting with like the universal energies or forces. Maybe you are connecting more with the cycles of the universe, of life. Something feels like you are being guided to do that, or to trust in the flow. And again, for that specific group of you maybe who are in a difficult situation that you can't seem to find your way out of. So maybe it's I'm hearing sticky, like a sticky situation, or whether it's your own fear or it's an actual situation that you feel very stuck in. Again, I feel like you're manifesting a way out of this. And for some, it is going to involve money or your finances or a job. Maybe not for everyone, but for some of you. And we have the Seven of Pentacles here. And I keep being shown angels and angel wings. So it feels like a lot of you are very supported by the angels specifically. And so if you have needed some comfort or guidance, they just want you to know here that they are with you. Here we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so this flew on top of here. There could be two messages with this. There may be an offer coming in or some news that's practical, that's going to lead you to further abundance. But also it feels like came up earlier, to kind of ground and persevere towards what you're creating on a practical level. I'm hearing only you know what's best. Yeah, here's the Hermit and that torch. So the lantern. So yeah, you could kind of be in a bit of a hermit mode, or you could be coming out of it depending on where you are. But Spirit's saying that only you know what's right for you. There's something strongly about your intuition here, Aries, and really following what you feel is best for you, maybe on multiple levels. With the Eight of Wands, there's, again, news coming in, movement. And for someone specific, this is just for someone specific, but if you've been thinking of doing something, but you are not moving towards it, Spirit wants you to ask yourself why you're not moving towards it, because it is already supposed to align with you, or you know that it's the right path for you, but maybe you're just kind of sitting on it, or you're procrastinating. So there's a message here to, even if you have to balance that with being grounded or sitting still, they do want you to start moving towards your bigger plan. Because you could be kind of like balancing this with healing. It's like there's a healing process that's either completing or ending for you, or you're balancing your healing with the new path or with movement. Anything else for Aries? Yes, find balance. It says here, find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. And again, this is specific, not for everyone, but if you are doing everything for, like, maybe it's your family, maybe it's at work, and you don't feel like you have any help, try to find balance with that and think about how much you're giving versus how much you're receiving back. Something about giving too much or not balancing that out. So this also could be specific, but there could be a gift of divination here. Maybe that's what this is for some of you. The sun, the abundance, if you are working with Spirit or you're being guided to. But it also could be using divination to receive answers from Spirit, because it feels like, even if it's your own form of divination, your own form of connecting with Spirit, definitely with this Hermit, you are receiving a lot of insights from Spirit. And I'm hearing step by step. Take things step by step. Yes, we have new beginnings. I just heard, we're trying to assist you, or we're trying to help you to find your new beginning by eliminating what doesn't fit there, or something like that. So I feel like, again, with the angels, this may definitely be for some of you who are receiving a lot of healing right now that may be almost a lot to take on or a lot to process. But the reason for this is because your angels specifically are helping you to clear out what doesn't work or align with you, so that you can actually open this gate for yourself that is either better for you or just more in alignment with your path. So you may be experiencing a bit of this ups and downs as you heal yourself. Yeah, shadow work. But it's ultimately helping you to reinvigorate and inspire yourself to new levels. And I'm hearing that message one more time for the specific person, that if you are procrastinating something, they really want you to receive this message to try to stop procrastinating and take action, because you have so much to give or so much to offer, if you feel ready for that. But you would know if that's for you, because maybe you feel ready and healed, but you're still afraid to take action or afraid to follow this intuitive pull. Some of you also might want to prioritize your sleep. Anything else for Aries? We will do an extended. For all of the Zodiac extendeds, they are available over on Patreon if you are a member on Patreon, but they're in a different tier that I just created a couple of weeks ago. So if you're searching for them over there, they are in a second additional tier. But it's also available on Gumroad as well. So I'll have the links for the extended below, and we will just pull some more cards from different decks. I will do a bit of scrying to see some specific messages from your spirit team that they want to tell you, and then we'll pull some charms. But is there any final messages here for Aries spirit in this reading? We have Mystical Sister. I keep hearing you are so supported. You are so supported. We have the moon. We do have winter at the bottom. So you could kind of feel there is a little bit of this, not really frozen, but a period of rest or introspection. With the moon here too. But spirits show me like a bridge, and they're showing you to be walking over the middle of this bridge. So right now you are, as I said before, with the gate opening, you're kind of preparing for a more ripe time for something, or just for your life in general. But you may have to kind of cross the bridge, so to speak, or you have to allow the in-between time of that, or to allow the healing so that you can kind of cross over that bridge. So yeah, again, they're saying balance between sugar and salt, I'm hearing. But they're saying that in a way to balance, again, like maybe balance the dark and the light, or balance the healing with action. So we have, you need to defend yourself. So I'm not going to take all of these, but I am noticing this flew out here. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. We have hidden secrets can harm you. We do have the moon here. Yeah, and that's kind of what I wrote down. I don't know how that will be for everyone, but something with this angelic protection and the angel wings, and let things be still. So I don't know what that secret might be. It could be so many different things, but it feels like you are meant to, again, kind of ground yourself right now and trust the timing, and trust the ripeness of when that, there could be reasons beyond your understanding or beyond our perspective here to why maybe something is either taking a bit longer, or why you need to rest a bit more. Things like that is what Spirit's saying. Yeah, but you are on the right track is what they want to say. So whatever, you know, again, like vision you have, or wherever you're heading towards in the soul, or whatever you're, and for some it could even be literally that you're moving towards something, but you feel some adversity, or there's competition around you, or just some pressure around you that is making it more difficult for you to follow this path or to trust yourself. And if that's the case, you are already being protected, but grounding yourself against this energy, or shielding and grounding yourself, will be helpful in having that gate open, you know, more soon. Could be in December for somebody. It's too many. So we have an arrogant, boastful person. So that's very specific, but it could be for that specific group of people that are, you're trying to remove yourself from a difficult person or difficult situation. We have great good fortune. So yeah, they really want to say that with this abundance, that you really deserve this abundance. You deserve this leveling up in your path and in your fortune. So whatever could be causing some issues for you, or may be predictive, like it could be in a couple of weeks or months or so, maybe you're going to start to feel tested somehow, or that you have to go through like some bumps. So make sure you're protecting from any negative people that you could be aware of, if that's for you. We have wish will not be granted. You will be shown the way, and candle, or you will be shown the way and good luck. So again, I don't know what this is. This could be something that didn't work out for you that you're kind of moving away from, or this could be someone else didn't get their wish when it comes to you, because you chose to move into a different direction. But again, the cycles of life, something like that, they know when the time is. We have a distant friend is thinking of you. So there could be, I don't know what that is. There could be someone who's thinking of you in the background that you would know about, probably somebody that you are moving away from. Or take that how that applies. If this is something involving that person, there's a reason that it has to be still for right now. Or maybe someone will reveal themselves at some point, because you are definitely stepping into a new experience. So let's just get a final card from here, and then we'll go over to the extended and get some more details. But is there any final card for Aries from this deck here? We have admit your true feelings. And look, it says here, only you know what you truly desire. That's what I had said earlier. So something about having to really ask yourself maybe what this means for you here, Aries, or like, what do I really want? Or how do I really feel about something? Maybe that is very specific for someone, that you have to make a decision about what is your ultimate happy like ending here, or what would be best for you to move towards. Maybe it means branching off into a different direction, because we do have the moon and the sun. So it's kind of like two polar opposite things here, whatever that is, whether it's a deep message of your intuition or it's two different pathways. We have you're ready, and we have pregnancy. So just take that if that resonates for someone. It could also be that you're birthing something new into the world that you're ready for. You're ready to come out into the light. So I will leave it here, Aries, and I'll have the links down below for the extended. I hope that this was helpful. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below. And I will talk to you all over on the extended or in the next reading. Take care and lots of love.